Hello, welcome to Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 13 review on Bao and Johnny. First of all, shout out to my one subscriber, Peter Singh. You are the best. So let's get to it. Bao and Johnny. Well, Bao and Johnny are at the moment still in their toxic space where you say this, I say this, you're wrong, I'm wrong, according to some Johnny aptly described it. Well, I know that many people are on it. Well, as I said, every person that participates in this experiment is a hero. And if they want to salvage their image, I am not going to condemn that, but I'm going to say what I see. So, what I see is that Bao at this moment is being manipulative. Ambao is being hypocritical, and Johnny is being immature, and Johnny is being it's just I think he has dismissed, he's given up on this relationship. That is just it. So during the therapy time, Johnny was more open. He met with Dr. Pepper, I think, yeah. He met with Dr. Pepper and he spoke about, and Dr. Pepper advised him to, like, I think, try and be less negative in his words or something like that. I can't remember that session much. It was just Johnny. Johnny was actually quite open in this session. That was what I observed from it. And he said he was going to try and be better. Now, at the beginning, we saw them being friendly, and I felt like, oh, the relationship seems to be improving. Wow, there still just might be hope for Bao and Johnny. And then we found out later that it was because Johnny had asked that they try and build on their friendship first before they continue in intimacy. And I think, like I said from the last review, Johnny was concerned that somebody who does not like him is sleeping with him and is demanding so much intimacy from him. So I think he doesn't like that idea that I am just here to satisfy your sexual urges. Let us be friends. Let me have like an emotional place in your heart. As we already know, Johnny has an unhealthy addiction to being obsessed over. So probably he felt like I don't just want to be like this machine satisfying your sexual needs. I want to be somebody you have a attachment and emotional dependency, or however negative that is, maybe. That is what he wanted, and this friendship seems to be going fine. But those people that are calling Johnny a small d, please believe it, Johnny is not a small d. So let's forget that. Obviously, Bao is very, very happy with whatever is given. Bao went into the session trying to manipulate judgment, or should I say, it's not judgment, it's the verdict or whatever. It's like judgment from Pastor Carl against Johnny. So she came like, he said that we should, you see the way she, if you look at Bao's sitting position, you know that she's trying to cover up something. Her sitting position was a position of somebody who is from body language and analysis, that she is trying to cover something. She is deliberate in her words, calculative in her words. And I'm so happy to say that she did not fool Pastor Carl. Pastor Carl saw through her. And she came with that, oh, pity me, I am suffered, I am being judged, I am being this, he insults me, he does this, that. And then she said, he wants us to be friends, but I think what he actually means is that, which is very wrong. You try to listen to people, don't try and tell them what they are saying. Well, sometimes you might say, I think this is what you mean, but you don't say this is what you mean. And that was what Bao was doing. Bao was like, I don't like let's just be this friendship. I know it seems to be working, but it's not what I want. This is what you want. Okay, let's go to that. He said, this is not what I want. This is what you want. Number one, let's flip it up. If a woman says, I want us to build on our friendship before we go into sexual activity, I don't want to continue into sexual activities with you. Why you don't even like me? Would we say that it was wrong? So if Johnny is not saying it, then it becomes wrong? Then also let us even look at the fact that Johnny said, what I want for you is to have your bath in the evening. It makes me more comfortable. There are people that are germophobes. There are people that are like that. So if it's like that and they say, please, I want you to bathe in the evening, and she says she doesn't, and Johnny has learned to live with it. Now Johnny is saying that I want us to be friends before we become or continue intimacy. Then she is complaining that Johnny is doing what Johnny wants for himself. Has she not been doing what she wants for herself since? So as I said, these are two intelligent people that are playing each other, but Johnny is more open and more real in this experiment than Bao is. So that is what it is actually right now. It's a kind of toxic. Bao is complaining that she wants them to continue intimacy, kind of but Johnny is like, I don't want to continue intimacy. And I think it's because of the fact that Bao said she doesn't even like him. So I think he took that personal. So it's on that. They showed when they went to the ranch and Bao is wearing the white dress that Johnny admires so much. In the volleyball, she wore that, doing that and Shirley that something. I don't know whether it was to try and seduce Bao and Johnny, but if it was, I'm telling you, it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm just telling you the truth. That's just what it is. At this moment, based on what we see on Unfiltered, Johnny is okay with whoever Bao wants to sleep with. Sincerely, doesn't care. That's just the truth. He doesn't care. He will continue to speak about her as he wants to speak. Johnny is somebody that doesn't have so much tact. That's what I think, doesn't have so much tact. And that was why when he spoke about the fact that he had known her for 15 years and he was not attracted to her, he didn't really say it vindictively, actually. It was from a conversation, a question she asked that he said it, but he could have been more tactful in that he just did not show tact. I think at that point, both of them are like proud people. They are not maintaining it well, like Rachel and Jose are proud people, but they are kind of managing it better. So that is what it is. That's my review on Johnny and Bao. As we have seen, we don't think that they are going to make it on decision day, and I think that at this moment they are quite toxic. So it is better for them, in my own opinion, for them to just try and be friends and call it quits. This name callings is not going to help. This Bao going into Reddit and making snide comments at Johnny is not going to help. And then Bao has been quite, she gives a lot of side dig at Johnny. He does this. I did not come here to be insulted. This is how you build bad images about people, and she's doing it very, very, very effectively. So that's my review on them. Thank you all, everyone, and thank you.